Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and the London Green save, the Creator Club save. Here we go for the next season. It's a new season, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. And that means this first episode is going to be kind of like a big update episode. We're going to have a load of information being thrown at you. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So I've got a few notes. Got a few notes down here about our players and what's happened in the off season. So, fortunately, we have lost a few players. In fact, we've lost 3/4 players because Joseph Prokesh has retired. Isn't ideal, but he said he was retiring. That's fine. We accept that. De Costa and Dennis have both been released because we were paying wages that they were not, they were not kind of using. No, we weren't using as a team. So there's no point in us paying their wages. What's the point? Being honest. And Ben Rothorn was stolen from us, honestly. So give him a search. There he is. He's gone to Aston to earn 4.3k a month. So way more than we could offer him, because most of our players are on about 1.8, maybe a few are on a bit higher, but then all of our youth players are on a bit less, of course. So it's all a bit weird that that's how much they were able to get. They were able to offer him. So it is what it is, though, I do suppose. And yes, we've made some new signings to go along with us losing a few players. We've actually made a few signings for ourselves. So we've got Harry Knock, centre-back, who we've actually had a look at before. Obviously, I think he was with us. I think he was with us last season. Yeah, he played one game. He played the last game of the season. Now he's in with us properly for our next season. We've also signed Ethan Kershaw in the midfield, and Harry Crane as well, another midfielder. Two good signings, I'm hoping. And we've got Andy Davidson, who's a goalkeeper. We've got Jason John, who I think is a youth player that's come up. Mohammed, actually, there's quite a few youth players who have come up. I'll take you down to the bottom. Jordan Wright, Carl Taylor, Badimbu, Lewis George, another young player. We've signed quite a few youth players and we're kind of bringing them up to the first team in an effort to improve our first team, basically. That's the idea. Lewis George, actually, I think we stole him from another... Yeah, we stole him from Newton St. Cyrus. I'm not sure. And he played 17 last year. He didn't have the best average rating. But we're going to see if we can make that a little bit better. Put him into a better team. He's a right back who we kind of... Look at those stats. They're pretty good for the position that he's in. 8, 9s. Kind of good stuff. And we're going to probably hopefully see him do a little bit of work for us at the right back position. When Duncan's not available, we will get injuries. There will have to be rotation and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a trying to strengthen the squad in specific areas rather than just, oh, you're a good player, we'll get you in. There is a bit of that as well. But in general, I'm trying to keep things balanced and build a squad that can compete rather than just relying on a first team that's going to win games. And if someone gets injured, then we're rubbish. We're screwed. So I don't want to be doing that. Next thing we will be having a look at, guys, is finances, a financial update. We're actually well below budget because apparently we've got a higher budget this year of 28.5, where we're currently spending at 19, which is way above the budget of last year. So it's quite a weird one, I'm being honest. Net debt is 1.2 million. That's a lot of debt in total, because the interest would have been... Yeah, there would have been some interest being gained on that stuff. But I'm not really handling the wages. It's a bit of a weird one. I'm not handling the wages. So, as in the finances in that way. Like, I do handle the wages, but I don't know. It's mostly everyone else who's kind of the board that kind of worry about the income and the expenditure and all that kind of stuff. It's not really up to me. So we do lose money, they take out a loan. We lose some money, they take out a loan. We go downhill a bit, they'll take out another loan, I imagine. I don't know. I do not know. But we're well below budget that they're giving me at the minute. So if we're below budget, we're in the right. We're doing the right stuff. Next up, a tactical update, which at the minute I'm kind of happy sticking with the kind of tactics that we've got. I'm not really sure there's any point changing it up just yet. We've signed a load of players, like I say, that could potentially help us out, mate. For example, having Sunderman in there who covers attacking mid and striker is probably better than Mohammed who covers just striker. But what I've done now is I think I've actually decided to show more or less best positions rather than like all positions. For example, I feel like a lot of these centre backs can play multiple positions. Yeah, Salas Isaac can, but I'm showing just kind of the positions that they are really strong in. These kind of really good green positions, you know. So yeah, trying to cover. We're covering left back, we're covering right back and centre back, covering centre mid with Jason John. And we need someone who can play on both kind of sides. There we go. Danilo, sorry. Nethercott can do that. And that covers like well, it covers the whole pitch. Our subs bench covers the whole pitch, which is exactly ideal because if we get injuries, we get this, we get that, blah, blah, blah. We need to be able to cover the pitch. So this is probably the tactic we're going to keep to. We might have to kind of work things out a little bit more. Trying to tell them dribble less, pass into space. Maybe we just go to mixed crosses rather than specifically floated crosses. We're still trying to hit on the counter. Prevent that short one. Stay on feet. Yeah, I don't really want sliding tackles as much. We want to step up. I don't know. I mean, it would push us higher up the pitch, of course, but it does mean we might get counter-attack. So we'll go with standard but high press. A little bit higher up the pitch, but still with the standard defensive line. So that's what I think we'll do with that. Wusu now. Wusu wants to play specifically. Look at his contract details. Promise. Where's his promise? Just comparison, no. We did have a promise with him. I think it might be in happiness, maybe? Expectations, no. Okay, well, at the minute, he's kind of working okay with the role and position he's in. So I guess I don't need to change anything there. Crane prefers to be just a winger, but can be an inverted winger. We've got him set as just a winger at the minute. To kind of dribble forward, get forward, whip those crosses in. Same, I use wide target forward. Mean dribble less means passing the ball more. But that's the role he wants, isn't it? He said he wanted wide target forward, so it's a bit of an odd one. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, to the schedule, you can see we've played a load of friendlies. We actually drew 3 of them, got 1 loss to Grantham, which is actually a team in 229, level 229, whereas we are sitting in level 273. So it wasn't really a shame to lose to them. It was, you know, we put up a fight, I suppose. 5-2 is still putting up a fight, of which we were, 1-0 down, 2-0 down, 3-0 down, replied, instantly conceded again, and then made it 5-2. So not great, but not terrible, to be honest. And then I arranged some friendlies against teams that are going to be up against us. London Tigers, we drew 0-0 with. And then Westminster and Kensington, a team that we're about to play in the league, we actually beat them 3-0. And these were the match stats we had against them. We had less possession, less passes completed, at least percentage-wise. But look at the amount of shots we generated. We generated a lot of shots. And Kershaw, who at the time was only a trial player, had a 9.1. Assisted, then he scored. And then I'm not even sure if we made any subs. We were just playing so well. Our defensive line were incredible. And I'm hoping we can kind of take that forward into the next game. The actual, the first real game, which will be against Westminster. So that'll be in, 14 days. I've got 2 weeks to get through until that first game. If anything extra happens, I will tell you guys. I will show you guys everything that potentially can happen. But until then, we'll either get to the game or we'll show some news. Okay, so we've actually got an interesting offer. We've got a loan offer in for Zico Creep, who actually played some games for us last year. 5 games, 2 goals, had a good average rating, but is he looking like he's gonna start this year? Probably not, because we've signed Kershaw, so it might not be a bad idea for him to go out on loan, basically. For him to go out on loan. So does this mean that they... So my monthly contribution went down to 0 there, unless they don't play him, in which case I will. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to accept it. That's interesting. Look at that. The first time, I think, that we're actually accepting an offer, sending one of our players out on loan so that they may get experience. That I feel like this is actually quite a big step for us because, well, as a club, it just kind of means that we've actually produced a player, you know, our youth system has produced a player that is good enough in general to, I don't know, generate interest. Yeah, maybe. Like, which is great. It's great because it just means he'll go out on loan. He'll get some, I don't know, game time. Oh my word! Look at that. We're getting injuries already. Even though I focus so much on recovery. Maybe it's still too much. I don't know. Either way, a good bit of news. Okay, dokes, it's press conference time. Let's go. First game of the season, first press conference. Always nice to start with a win. Yeah, I'm confident we've got to start with a win. Wushu's been with you on your journeys. Just how important has he been? He's very important. And I have no plans of letting him go. Yeah, we can't rely on one player, I think. Probably Aston manager. I would say it's a slippery slope and one that's hard to come back from, especially if they have no control. What? So Aston is the lad who poached is the team. So he's the manager of the team that poached our player. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about that one. Are you pleased the London Greens will yet again start at home? Yeah, great. Have been handed a relatively kind opening fixture. Well, I don't really know because we haven't played in this division yet. We need to play and we need to see see how it goes. I'm very happy. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's just hope for a good game. As a newly promoted team, we're here on merit. We can compete. Surely we can. Thoughts from the club. A comment? What? You have a clear idea? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's continue on. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so we're almost at the game, and then our next game is actually only 3 days later. It's on a Wednesday, which is quite something. See if we can ask Cole Andrews to have a chat. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. And then we'll praise Jordan Wright. Lovely stuff. So, just a quick save, and then we'll get to the game. And hope we just played them in a friendly. And we won. So, I'm hoping. I'm hoping we can keep that run of form going. Keep that, we finally got a win with our friendly. We drew a lot of friendlies and then we lost that one, but then we finally got a win. It's like we showed we can get the win. We now go and do it when it matters, when there's 3 points on the line. I'm hoping for. Okay, Westminster and Kensington. the first game, so it doesn't matter that they're down in 17th, but I am glad we start at home. West Ham's Arrizabalaga. Dang, I didn't even know West Ham signed Kepa. Interesting. Unless that's not Kepa, but I think it is. Okay, everyone expects us to win. There's no money, sure. John is eligible for a professional contract. Been at the club for a long time. What are his current contract details? Well, I'm not going to give him a new contract if he's eligible, but he's not asking for one. I mean, I'd like to reward players, but I can't go out throwing contracts around, can I? Yeah, we'll do the marking that the team is talking about, but let's look at that. Okay, so they're playing a 4-4-2. Okay, we're playing our 5 at the back with our attackers up top, of course. Do we want to make any changes, though? I'm not sure we do just yet. I think we may just keep with the team that I've got lined up out there for now. And then potentially, well, we've got to kind of use this first game as a kind of, I don't know, a test, really. See where we are on sharpness, see where we are on form, see who's going to perform and stuff like that. You know, there's no point trying to guess what's going on. Let's just go out there. The fans expect to win. Let's give it a good go, guys. Give it a go. Awesome. And skip the game intro. There we go. So I need to quickly put the key highlights back on. Slow everything down a bit. And there we go. So 6 minutes gone. We've had our first shot and we are holding possession at the minute. Here we go. First highlight. So in the friendlies, I was like whizzing through the friendlies, not really hanging about. Sweeney's going to get on the end of that. Oh, it's off the bar. Okay, that's a little bit slow in the highlights there. Let's speed that up just a tad. That's better. Okay, Larson on the ball. Heads it forwards. Okay, but collected by the Westminster goalie. But another good chance. Another whipped header chance, you know. Lennon plays it long. Larson gets on the end of it. Kershaw, a new signing. Goes back to Sweeney, who goes over the top. Owusu's going to chase. He's going to get there. There's 2 passes in the middle. Again. Lennon claims it again. This the Westminster keeper is busy early doors here. Plays it long. Are we going to win that header again? We are indeed. Duncan goes straight back over. Wow, that is some Route 1 stuff. Crane across. Crosby in. And if you're Westminster, you're probably thinking, why are we kicking it long and just inviting them back on us? You know, inviting that pressure again. It's not what you want to be doing first thing. It really isn't. Okay, we've got shot map on here twice now. Let's go to the latest scores. Peckham Town are 2-0 up in their game. We've got... Nope, I thought we had another highlight. We don't. Equinoctial? Maybe? If we're saying that right, I'm not sure. Here we go. Maybe Westminster have a chance of their own. The Bird forward to Butler. Forward again. Larry inside to Wheels, who holds it up pretty well. Goes forward. Price is going to chase it. And try and keep it in. He does. Back to Dunn. Got to block it. We don't block it. And we instantly concede. Not instantly, but, you know, the lead hasn't been held for very long. Which isn't ideal. So, 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes. That's only their second shot. So we're generating the chances, much like in the friendly, but this time they've scored. Now, there's only 1 game left in the league that's at 0-0. Righto. There's quite a few teams in here, I think, called London. Got London Cranes, London Tigers, London Greens, London Samurai. It's all London teams. Okay. Back to the latest scores. We are still a bit down on possession, but there's not much to be worrying about at the minute. We're generating chances. They've got a yellow card there. We'll make it to half time, and then we'll probably just make a change. And let's go into the tactics. 6.5. Owusu's not having a great game. 6.4 at Duncan. So let's swap him out for Jason John. And I anyone goes below 6.5, maybe that's when we say, okay, you're not having a great game. Let's swap you out and try something new, try something else. Liverpool forward. Kershaw wins it back, goes forward. Owusu gets tackled. Okay, so that might actually be that. That might be Owusu dropped from a 6.5 to a 6.4. You know, one mistake like that. Dunn takes the ball, sends it out wide to Price, and Price takes it off the pitch. And we should be able to make our sub now. If I quickly take a look, has he actually? No, he's still 6.5, so that's okay. We'll wait till about 55 minutes or so. See if we can generate a few more chances here. Okay, there's some more shots being generated. And again, same for Westminster though. They're also taking some shots on. Peckham Town are putting London Cranes to the sword. Okay, let's have a mess around. See if we can change things up a bit. So I think Sunderman can come on for Hoyer. Kind of drop him in the middle a bit more. And we'll go... Turn the crosses off. Just see if we can play through the middle. Maybe a few more shots. A few more shots. That's what we'll go with. Here we go. Kershaw can't win that, but John will. Into Kershaw. Forward to Crane. Can't get on the end of it. Does just. Looks like it's gone out for a corner. I'm not actually sure. No, okay. It's the end of the highlight anyway. So, Sunderman comes on for Ayo Adekoya. We're trying to make a change here. A little bit more play through the middle. There we go. Crosby on the ball. Over the top to Owusu, but no one's in the box just yet. He's going to have to hold it, which he does. Back to Sweeney. A pass all the way across. Crane at the back post. Nods it. Can't get it in, though. It's off the wall. Off the wall, sorry. Off the post. Very close. We are, I'd say, having a better time of it now. Yeah, we are indeed. Okay, so what's going to come from this corner? Nothing just yet. Sunderman wins it back. Surely goes up the wing. He does. No, he gives it away instead. Come on, Constantine. You're better than that. There we go. Knock wins it back. Well done, Harry. Out wide. Crane inside to John. Into Kershaw. Across. What a ball. Owusu to Crosby. He's already scored once. He gets pushed over. Surely. It's a penalty. Crosby was about to header that. Shoved in the back. And who's going to take it? I'm not actually sure who we've chosen. It's Kershaw. It's the new signing. It's the new signing. Rolls up his socks. And it's saved. Oh, that could have been 2-1. That could have been the win. You never know. Still, plenty of time left. Kershaw whips it in. Sweeney jumps. Another corner. Anything going to come? Look at them. I mean, there's more of a crowd this time. Slowly, we are building up our crowd. We're going to have a full stadium before we know it. Heads it clear. Kershaw will win that back. That's the end of the highlight. Okay, let's make a change then. What shall we do? We'll go with Nethercott and we'll go for... I mean, Kershaw's playing 6.4. Get Owusu off. Struggling to what? Meet the pace of the match. That's not ideal. There we go. Last change made. John's got the ball. Into Harry Knock. Inside to Larson. Now forward. Yep, Kershaw. Our penalty missed man. Plays a good pass. Sunderman now. Don't lose it, buddy. Yeah, well done. No, Crane's lost it instead. Now we're on the back foot and they move the ball forward a little bit faster. But there we go. Kershaw wins it back. Crane has got a load of space in front of him. Where did he stop? Why did he stop? Okay, no, okay. He stopped to get people in the box. But also, probably could have pushed it into the box yourself, my man. Harry Crane into Harry Knock, who's still going. He shoots it over the bar. But I don't mind him taking a shot on there. They haven't had a shot for a little while. So, clearly all us at the end of the latter stages here. Let's push forward just into balanced. See if we can take a few more chances. Because the amount of shots we're having, we've got to try and get the goal here. Another shot. Here we go. Another chance. Kershaw whips it in. Sweeney's at the back post. He nods it across. John can't quite get there. It's like, is the ball going in? Is John going to be able to get across and nod it into the empty net? Not quite either way. And it's 1-1. But we have definitely been the better side. We've been all over Westminster. Somehow we haven't conceded yet. But oh, this might be it. Crane. The goalie's played a real loose pass. Crane goes forward, shoots it. And to be fair, Lennon has kept him in it. He's got to be man of the match at the minute. He's got to be. Kershaw. Whip this one in, bud. He does just that. Sweeney jumps, and it's gone wide of the far post. That's 22 shots, but not enough of them have been on target. Honestly. And now we are actually the game with the least amount of goals in it. I'm actually going to push positive for the last few minutes or so. See if we can grab a goal, and then we'll drop back to cautious. Crosby all the way across. Crane is there. Can't get up to it. Kershaw on the ball. Going to look backwards here probably. Yep, John whips it in. There's at the back post maybe. No one there. But Nethercott gets hold of it. Somehow back to Sweeney. Back to Nethercott. Inside. Crane at the back post. Maybe can't get there. On to John. John shoots from distance and it goes over. Again. 24 shots. We've had all the shots. And that, unfortunately, is going to be how it ends. Oh my word. Yeah. That's a weird one. That is a weird one. Our best performer was Harry Crane. Their best performer must have been Lennon at 7.9. It was, yeah, 7.9. That's the best of the lot. By quite a way. Kept them in the game, didn't he? Yeah. Okay, cool. They've reacted positively to that, because we had all the shots. We missed the penalty, which is, you know, it's the kicker. It's the kicker, because we generated so many chances, but we just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. And we currently sit middle of the table, you know. Mid-table is what? There's 17 teams, 8.5. So we literally are 8th mid-table. Yeah, a bit of an odd one. Harry Crane made his debut. Crane was well received, yeah. Jason John and Ethan Kershaw also made their debuts. So that's 3 debuts. 3 debutantes. Wow. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, let's attend the press conference. Let's go. You're unbeaten at home. Okay, I was going to say we've lost our... No, we haven't. We've drawn, obviously. Your unbeaten home run now stands at 10 matches. Yeah, I mean, we've got to be strong at home. Fairly solid debut. He played pretty well. Lennon played incredibly. Honestly. Yeah, he played so well. I don't really know him, and that's the end of the press conference. Okay, so we did make a comment on the Westminster goalie, because he really did play well for them. I wonder if he played in that friendly against us, or did he not? We see who played against us. You see, it wasn't him. It was actually someone else. And maybe they've signed a new goalie. Hard to say. But 1-1 is the result we take from that first game. And our next game, like I say, is only a couple days away against Bexley. So I'll be back for that. Right, so we're almost at the next game, the Bexley game. In that time... okay, cool. Joe Jones has passed the fitness test. In that time, we have confirmed the loan offer. Yep, Zico Kriti's gone out on loan, which is great. We look in the development centre. That's how we can keep an eye on that kind of stuff. We'll go players out on loan, and we'll see kind of what kind of progress he's making, I suppose. I mean, if he does end up playing some games for them, that'd be quite nice. We'll keep an eye on that as well, I guess. But we don't have much else in terms of the development centre, but we do now have something, which is... It is something. If we're looking at it that way, we've got a player that's good enough that another team wants to take him on loan, and yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes, basically. Righto. So now it wants us to swap our defenders around, and it also wants us to play Ray Boo. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's make those little changes. Now go into the team selection. It's just kind of thrown people in a different kind of way. Is that because Nock is left-footed, maybe? Is he left-footed? Where do I see that? Preferred foot left. So Harry not playing on the left would make a lot of sense. Yeah, it would. I mean, wants to play Ray Boo up top. Ray Boo is more of a target man. He's a big lad, a strong lad. You know, where's his strength stat? 10. Yeah, it's pretty dang good. Jumping reach is pretty good as well. And if we are going to play Ray Boo, then it does mean probably changing our kind of ideas a little bit. So we'll make it a personalized thing that we hit the crosses, and we make them whip the crosses. Yeah, sweet. It's a personalized thing that he becomes a target forward, and then when Odukoya comes back into the side, which is quite likely, it kind of allows us then to change play style a little bit, just a little bit. Anyway, Jason John should be back in here. It's kind of swapped things out a little bit for me, which I'm not a fan of. Odukoya goes down there. We cover all the bases with that, and then we just need... but I don't really want to drop Sunderman, but he didn't play well last time out, whereas I feel like Nethercott did. So we need a centre left, so maybe Jeremiah Meek comes in. Yeah, why not? Why not? Like I said, I want to keep trying to give some rotation left and right. We'll keep Owusu in for now, but if he doesn't play great, we'll kind of, I don't know, have a look on that kind of stuff. Basically, penalties. Going to be back to Ethan Kershaw if Odukoya is not there. Composure is pretty good as well. We rank it on composure. Maybe we do give it to Larson. I don't know. Then Kershaw, and we kind of swap it about maybe. If we know we get in I don't know. We'll see. If we know we're getting a penalty, then we will. I don't know. We'll see. Kershaw looks shattered, does he? That's not good to know. Okay. Stick to the plan. Stay patient. We will win this game. Complacent. I don't want to see complacency. That's not good. Anyway, here we go. So don't forget, last time out, first game was a 1-0. Kershaw here with a free kick off the bar. Very close. Owusu's going to jump. Can't quite get there. Comes out to Kershaw again. Dang, a very early shot. It's off target technically, because hitting the bar does mean off target, but oh no, that's not good. Chase back Duncan. Okay, centre backs come across. Good block. No. Oh my word, how was that missed? That XG must be through the roof. 0.35 and that's missed. Not a good start for our defensive line. That's not good at all. Taking a look at that possession, we are absolutely getting hounded here. So let's drop back a little bit. Don't really want to bring that line. It's on standard. Let's just give ourselves a bit more time. You know, if we drop back just a little bit. We don't often do this. We don't really change things up like this. Here we go. Coca plays it wide. Kinnan on the ball. Goes up the wing. Inside that time to McPherson. McPherson back to Tedder, who loses out to Duncan. Larson. Forward. Crosby. Forward again. Yes. Crane on the ball. Cuts inside very nicely. Keeps it. And whips it over the top. Wusu's there. Maybe plays it across. And he does. He does play it across. Rebu is there to put it away. Is that... I mean, he's not... Okay, he's doing a dance. I was like, he's not moving. I'm worried it's going to be disallowed. But it hasn't been. We are celebrating. We've gotten a goal. We're 1-0 up. And maybe a few changes were necessary. Rebu coming in for Odukoya. I mean, it's clearly done a good job so far. Let's see if we can keep on top of things here. Crosby on the ball goes back to Larson to Duncan. Now Duncan forward. Nope, kind of sideways, but Sweeney now forward potentially. There we go. Wusu very... Oh no, kind of ran back into traffic there. Duncan gets it back. Larson across to Jones. Forward to Sweeney. Sweeney drifted inside from his left back position. Wusu plays it over the top. Rebu's going to jump. Can't quite get there. It falls to Crane, who shoots it across goal, and that's a good finish. That's a really, really good finish. And the crosses do seem to be causing some chaos here. Rebu has scored one. He almost got on the end of that one. He nods it across, or kind of him trying to get on the end of it. Sees it end up at Crane's feet. He makes it 2-0. And that early warning we got from Bexley feels like a long time ago. But let's try and stay on top of things here. That's what we've got to do. That's a long ball to no one. We'll take that all day long. We will take that all day long. I can't tell you that. There we go. Kane plays it long. Rebu's going to win that because he's so good in the air. Look at that. Owusu. There's passes inside. There's many passes. All go himself, and he does. And Rebu gets the assist. And he's having a great game. He's having a great game. We're having a great game. We're 3-0 up. We're loving life. Sitting on defensive, so there's no need to change anything. And in fact, we're having such a good game We've moved up to 3rd place in the table. Let's take a quick look at it. No, now we're top. Now we are top, 1st place, and it's going to be on goal difference. Let's do a quick swap back to... Oh, never mind. It's a highlight. Owusu through again. Reibu's in the middle. I think that's Crosby in the middle as well. They're both there. Owusu goes himself, falls to Reibu. Does he pass? Does he shoot? He passes. Kershaw shoots off the bar. He's hit the bar. He's hit the woodwork twice. It's only 30 minutes in. You've got to feel for the lad. Kershaw's having a great game. We are having a great game. Everything is going right so far. After that first Bexley chance kind of flew past the post. I'm not sure how it did, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. Progress we have made in this half is quite incredible, and that will be the halftime whistle. Brilliant stuff. This isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. Brilliant stuff. Outstretched arms. Well done so far. Everyone looks good. Everyone looks happy. Let's keep it going in the second half. I don't really mind speeding things up just a little bit here. We are flying through this game so far. Sorry, let's also speed that up as well. Great save. Okay, we're still generating chance after chance here. Still top of the league. I mean, I'm not going to read too much into it, guys, because this season is going to be even longer than last season, because there's actually 17 clubs in the league, which means there's going to be more games. And I will have a think about whether or not we show every game. But at the minute, I'm kind of leaning towards, yeah, show every game. Show every game there is. Okay, no complacency, please. Okay, well, I've just brought on someone who is complacent for, for someone... Actually, no, let's swap that around. Let's bring Harry Knock back. John can play in the midfield. Give him a go there, see how it works. No real other changes necessary, so we'll do a little swap for Harry Sweeney because he's out on his feet. And also Crane as well for Odukoya. Confirm those changes. It does mean we don't have to change our playstyle all that much, because Odukoya goes out on the wing rather than Reibu coming off, if you know what I'm saying. And we can just keep playing as we're playing. And again, Bexley end up just throwing it long. Payne takes hold of it. And I mean, we don't mind that. We don't mind that. And even if we kick it long, we're more likely to win the fight for the ball, as we just have. And Reibu's going to win it. Yep, there we go. Back to Kershaw. Forward to Crosby. Lovely stuff. Oh, he's turned the defender. He's 1-on-1. Oh, he's just put it over. No, actually, it looks like it was saved. Yeah, it was saved. We'll go for a corner. There's no highlight for it. We make our changes. And now, oh my word, that's a very close free kick. That's a very up... quite high up and down. What's McPherson going to do? Off the... Oh, that's unfortunate. Deflected off the wall. Goes at Payne like out of nowhere. He's got to try and save it. He can't. John clears it out. Reibu's going to bring that one forward. He can't find a pass. Yeah, there we go. I don't mind him going backwards. Owusu now back again. That's fine. 82 minutes. The long ball. Payne. Reibu's through. If you play him on, Crosby's going to get there instead. Too much pace. And the finish. Owusu. There we go. We instantly chalk off their 1. We make it a 3-goal lead again, 4-1. Kind of bounce back you need after conceding a goal. Very, very nice stuff. And look at that. We scored from the left, scored from the right, scored from the centre, scored from the 6-yard box. We can score, well, more or less from any angle, it seems. Here we go. Dean Hanna's going to throw this one in to Harry Knock. Back to Hanna. Whips it all the way in. Back post. Odukoya is there and he makes it 5. Sometimes whipping it in gets you a goal. That makes it 5-1. The goal difference is rocketing at the minute. And you wouldn't think that we're a team that just got promoted. You really wouldn't. But it did happen last couple of times. Before that last division we were in the last couple of seasons, obviously we were flying up. We got promoted, then promoted again, then 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Now we'll see what happens this season. That's a bad pass. That's a loose pass. And Jones actually didn't need to clear it so dramatically. 50 seconds to go. Bexley are just passing it around, still trying to work out what they want to do with the ball here. They've gone back again. 40 seconds to go. Are they finally going to move it forward? They have indeed. Going to whip it in. There must be a cross somewhere. Pearson gets on it, but we've cleared it out. Owusu gets it forward. They've won it back. Long shot. Goes over. And you would have to think that will be that. It's all over indeed. What a win for us. 5-1, 21 shots generated. This tactic is working. Really is. And Michael Owusu had a better time of it this time. He got an assist, he got a goal. Crosby got a goal. We had 5 different goal scorers, 2 assists for Owusu actually. What a game we just played. What a game. Incredible game. I'm delighted. Lost focus? What? How are you losing focus? That everyone, you should all be happy. Lost focus. Probably because they conceded a goal, but we did score 5 and we let them have 1 and it was deflected. So even if you conceded that deflected goal, it's really not that bad, guys. It's really not. Honestly, we go top of the league with that. We had way less possession, but we hit them on the counter so many times. We just are too strong on the counter. That was an impressive victory. And that's a reasonable idea. You have to be pleased. I'm very pleased. Like the old song, we're going to score more than you. Yeah. We put the ball in the back of the net. They only managed it once, and it wasn't that great a goal, whereas we managed it 5 times. Classy Owusu on form. He surely gets Player of the Week. He does. Player of the Day. Okay, fine. Gareth Duggan. Who is that lad? Defensive for Bermondsey. Okay, so not... I thought maybe the Bexley keeper would probably had a bad day as well, but neither here nor there. 5-1. 5-1. Let's look at the table. Yeah, we are indeed top on goal difference. We've got a nice goal difference of +4 at the minute. Very nice, didn't it? Very nice indeed. Dang good. Pretty dang good. Assists. But because we have... Look at that. That's so crazy because the amount of games, 5-3 and a 1-2. He's got 5 goals. There's people who have got so many goals already. If we look at the goals scored, player stats, Crosby's only managed to get 2. He's only managed to get 2, but we've scored a mountain of goals. Just they were quite spread around. Anyway, next game is in a week, so it's actually not so bad. Like last season, couple of seasons, we've had to go 2 weeks every time. Doesn't look like it's going to be like that for us this time, which is quite good. It means our match sharpness will actually stay a little bit better. And maybe that means we'll actually get less injuries because if they're more sharp and more ready for the games, maybe. I'm not sure. That's just a theory maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's kind of similar to how the last game played out, except this time we managed to score the goals that we deserved. You know, we deserved the goals. And 5-1 was the result. Next up will be against Metro Gas. And then we've got a game against London Crane. So it'll be a nice London derby, followed by another London derby, and then London Samurai as well. There's too many London teams, all London teams. I'll leave it on the table screen, guys. Thank you so much for watching this Season 6, Episode 1. We are having, well, a good start to the season. Hopefully things will keep going in that vein. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Catch you next time.